right, he's got cardio for days, and he is as high-level a wrestler as we have seen cross into this division in some time. Can do worse than having a high-level wrestling base for mixed martial arts.
So he wants the pace. It's the pace and the pressure. It's what separates the wrestlers from everyone else. It's the ability to go to those dark places, live in them, make those hard moments the best moments of your day. And when you get to the octagon, everything seems easier. This kid has an ability to operate in the darkness, operate in the tough moments. He's going to have to try and drown his opponent, drag him to those deep waters, and try to ensure that he can't compete with him.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this kid fight, John.
Oh, mentally, he's just so forged, right? I mean, he'll chain takedowns, no discouragement if he doesn't get it. It's really a pleasure to watch high-level wrestlers perform when they're at their best. We'll see if he can be that good tonight. Exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Demetrius Johnson is ready to engage the game. Or kill the tape for this flyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, and now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Another big night for the MMA leader from Las Vegas, Nevada's T-Mobile Arena. Been a lot of seminal moments in this building. I can think of one.
It was a big one for me at UFC 226. But, John, also UFC 200. I got to stand across the cage from Anderson Silva in that arena. This is a place where big fights happen. And tonight, you get to stand amongst the legends at the T-Mobile Arena.
Right on the button. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Oh, nice jab to the head there by Ulan Bekov. So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes.
Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Getting him on here.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Ulan Bekov's in half guard now. Making all these shots count. Ulan Bekov's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Just just over 3 minutes to go. Great work here from the bottom fighter. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Beckham.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Beckham. Another ground and pound strike lands. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Good work from the top here by Beckham.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Look at that, that's tight.
Oh, that has got to be it. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used this moment to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Double leg. Stuffed. Well, we're in the clinch, but still able to land hard to the head with the punch there.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, how good was that judo toss? Johnson's in half guard. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, he got out! A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Round two straight ahead.
All right, let's take a seat. All right, listen. You can't wait. I need you to be first, okay? Let's get behind that jab and start throwing your kicks out there. Punches first.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy hard to submit. It looked like it was close, but close doesn't work in MMA.
Almost doesn't count. And for as close as he was, he didn't get the job done. And again, that is because he's so good at defending submissions. If you're going to be a wrestler, if you're going to be a guy that engages a lot on the ground, you've got to be able to defend submissions.
Nice judo toss for him there. Beckham, ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Johnson's pass attempt denied.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands.
Well, usually the bottom fighter in modern-day mixed martial arts is not winning the fight, but he is doling out a lot of punishment here.
Well, he's doing a great job of just being active. He's constantly throwing things. Even if he can't finish the fight here, he's giving his opponent something to think about.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by DJ.
Oh, he got to a spot.
Constantly a moving target. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. It looks like he's trying to get this arm triangle. All he's got to do is get to the side, get his chest down to the mat, and he'll get the finish.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Ulanbeko. 2 minutes now to go round two.
Nice transition. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, great submission defense. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance.
Oh, he's setting up another submission now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Big time arm triangle situation here. He's very close to finding the finish, but he's got to take his time.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. It's unbelievable.
And now he's got the back. Ulanbekov's back in full mount. Under a minute to go. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
His work, I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, round three coming up next.
All right. Listen, breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason...
All right, so there's the final horn marking the end of the fight, and you got to think he's going to get the nod just based upon the offensive submission prowess.
I mean, he attacked submissions every opportunity he got. So constantly had his opponent under duress, constantly had him under attack. And I believe even if you're on your back, if you're throwing up that many submissions, you should get the victory.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Nice judo toss for him there. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. The arm triangle is getting very close. What he's got to do now is get to the opposite side of the body. He's got to get his body on the side of the lock and get the finish. Holy.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the third round. For the winner by submission,
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground, they could find a submission. They found a submission. He got his hand raised in the way that he loves the most. Giving over half my life to this, I think I made a good decision.
Well, you could argue his kickboxing is as good as anyone's in this division, but this is a mixed martial arts fight. You got to think that a lot of people in this division are going to try to put him on his ass.
Well, you have to. If you're standing with this guy, if you're stuck on your feet fighting this man, you're constantly in trouble. So you got to give him mixed looks. But I'm going to tell you, he has been very impressive in this regard. He has shown an ability to stay upright, defend takedowns just enough to give himself a chance. Because of that, he has had a lot of success at the start of his UFC career.
And he's brought in a lot of fans from the kickboxing world. So let's see if he can produce for all the masses watching around the world tonight. Oftentimes at this stage of my life, I find myself being the oldest man in the room on most occasions. Raul Rosas Jr., he's got a wisdom that belies his year, got to the UFC 18 years of age.
18 years old, John. And you saw how he has related to the fans the moment he hit the curtain. The place went insane in his UFC debut. And then he goes out there and he dominates. He has good wrestling, he has very good striking. But it's his grappling that is far beyond his year. Once on the mat, this kid can go with anyone. I'm excited to see what the future holds for Rosas Jr.
Yeah, the fans are excited. He's got a huge appetite for MMA knowledge. Raul Rosas Jr., folks, back under the bright lights tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Batista! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Raul El Nino Problema Rosa Jr.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to go.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful T-Mobile Arena is the backdrop for tonight's great UFC event.
His misses are entertaining.
Fighters on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Pace early on to this one. Nice land there with the front kick early in the fight by the kickboxer. The BJJ fighter now has something to think about as he tries to get this fight down.
It's a beautiful way to keep him off of you. Keep him at distance, not allow for him to even get those takedowns started.
And now some knees.
He's going guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Rosas Jr. getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Rosas Jr. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
He's got to find a way back to his feet. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Rosas Jr. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Big ground and pound.
Rosas Jr. is attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I am. In the half guard. That was a slick transition.
Oh, big shots from the top.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, that killing is tough.
Great submission defense on display.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Rosas Jr. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and not going to help the swelling upstairs. Oh, attempting to go for the leg now. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, looked like he might succumb to the submission there. Wasn't having it. Nice escape back to his feet.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he's looking for the finish now. So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, listen. You did pretty good that round, but I need you to keep space now. Okay? Do not be content to fight when he's grabbing you. I need you to avoid.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Round two underway. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He fouled his shot, blocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel good walking back to the corner and now getting back off the stool to start the next round.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Rosas Jr.'s going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Look at him, he's starting to cause shit. Oh, my goodness. He slams him down, using straight power to escape that triangle choke. Great job, great technique. I mean, great physicality by this youngster.
And just when you thought he might get submitted, instead he turns defense into offense and power bombs his opponent on the canvas. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, it's getting deep now, DC.
Dude's got a fight on his hands now.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, Rosas Jr.'s back in full mount. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting.
This takes us back now. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rosas Jr.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Relentless pressure from the top by Rosas Jr. Working for the submission once again.
He's fighting. He wants this very bad.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. Oh, he's going to get him with it.
That's tight. Oh, he got out.
He actually bridged, got his hips up in the air, used his momentum to take him back towards his opponent's feet, chest down to the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt. Great ground and pound by this man.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
Armbar attempt. He's got it isolated.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated. Oh, that's it. That's it.
What a result here tonight. So his opponent goes for that wayward triangle choke, and man, did he pay the ultimate price. That's one of the best knockouts that you will ever see. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes. Round number 2, declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Raul Emilio Rosas Jr.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
All right, here's Scotland's own Paul Bearju Craig, and sometimes when you realize success, as he did at 205 pounds, it can delay the eventuality that was his move down to middleweight. And after a loss or two, moved down to 185 pounds, and I think proved to a lot of the MMA masses that this is the division in which he can realize a world title fight. Had the main event against Brendan Allen, showed all the toughness we have come to expect from Paul Craig, even though he didn't get his hand raised that night. But tonight provides another opportunity for Paul Craig to prove that he can be the best 185-pound fighter in the world. All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in fly paper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Well, so much UFC history is playing out here at over the ring in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paul And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paul
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon from one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva. But the roof was... Oh, he jumped guillotine right away!
Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nickel. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, straight punch.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit for tat.
Keeps going back to that jab. Keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
And then
hip toss to get him down. All right, side control now. Nichols got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Craig getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Oh, this could be over soon. Nichols able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Nicely done. Nichols right back to the full mount.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nickel.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, Nickel going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out. Great job landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Bo Nickel going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
.20 seconds to go in round one. Nice positional control here. Final seconds here of round one. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Craig. Second round, straight ahead. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Punch in the top.
Right off the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh!
Smokes.
The crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, he's out. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts, even when they get it.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
This is a terrible position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Working out of the half guard here.
Nice defense.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Oh, man, another ground strike gets through. It's going to be Motrin in the morning. The swelling starting to appear.
He's isolating an arm.
Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Oh, right into mount.
Nichols in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Oh, nice. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Good work from the top here by Craig. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Nichols' body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Got to figure out a way to lower the guard.
In the half guard.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay, and when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that... Yes, smart adjustment, yep. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
All right, man, listen, you got him that round. You really hurt him at the end of that round. He is still going to be hurt. There's no way he's going to recover. I need you to get out there and finish.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so here we go with our next round in the pre. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Guillotine jump. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he's got to lock that guard and drive his hips up into his opponent. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nichols. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Nichols looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Now he's going full mount. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands.
Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Trying to set up a choke here. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out again. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Craig. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Nichols right back to the full mount here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
This has got to be it.
Working out Ezekiel choking. He somehow gets out.
You just have to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Come on.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nickel. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nickel's back in full mount. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Nickel's going for a choke. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's out. What's the mission defense on this play?
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Craig. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Nice strike from bottom position. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy. Sit down, relax, breathe, okay? You got to suck it up this round. You're not tired. I want you to go out there, and I want you to get this takedown.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. There you go. There you go.
Nichols in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Craig.
Oh, now he's attacking on triangle.
Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, that's got to be it.
He got it!
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
All right, let's get it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission. And they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, They needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he's on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
All right, here we go with Jalen the Tarantula Turner. As unique a stylistic and physical challenge, really, as there is for these fellow contenders in the lightweight division. Most people believe eventually Jalen Turner will have no choice but to move up to welterweight because he is every bit 6'3", somehow cut down to 156 pounds and making the weight more often than not. But the knockout of Bobby Green really set him up for a huge year here, and he's hoping to continue that momentum here tonight. He believes he has the grappling advantage to be sure. He wants to strike tonight. He wants to put on a show just as he did against Bobby King Green not all that long ago. The eyes of the mixed martial arts world are fixed upon Paddy, the Batty Pimblett, when he competes. And anytime you're able to win when you're not at your best, as was the case in his win over Jared Gordon, that's a feather in your cap. Pimblett back on the horse tonight.
Win. Ultimately, that's what it's all about. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. But listen to this arena. Listen to the reaction that people give this young man when he steps from behind the curtain. This guy is a star. He has that star quality about him. But not only does he have that, he can fight. And ultimately, it's about winning fights. Paddy Pimblett does that in spades.
There are so many components to this Paddy Pimblett package, the accent, the persona, but this is a very talented mixed martial artist out to prove as much yet again tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jalen the Tarantula Turner. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Batty Pimblett.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready? Good.
All right, here we go with round one, and Jalen Turner looks even taller and longer, if you can believe it, than he did in his last fight. He's a well-rounded 5'2" player, credentialed in the BJJ world, an outstanding striker, as Bobby Green can attest. But for the opposition, it's just about how do you get inside against Jalen Turner? Can you even shoot at his legs without paying the ultimate price? We'll see how the opponent chooses to proceed against one of the longer, more accomplished lightweights on the roster in Jalen the Tarantula Turner.
Defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, feet on the hips here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Great submission defense.
Now he's going to mount. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, close guard now.
Great defense by this fighter.
Making all these shots count. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Paddy Pimblett.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Oh, good elbow there.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go plata.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, wow.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Turner's back in full mount. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Turner. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Changing the position.
Pimblett's back in full guard. Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Oh.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I could do that if I tried.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it. But if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down. As a defense.
Setting up a sub here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
Turner's right back to the full mount.
He's got to start throwing now. Just got to be careful here. That was nice.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Get yourself in a good position, a better position.
In the half guard. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
He's having his way with him here. Horse out for the end of round one.
All right, take a second, everybody. Deep breath. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. Don't get lazy on your takedowns. Keep your hands up. Let's punch the next shot.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His striking was money in that previous round. Got to think he'll pick up where he left off here.
All about the money. It was greenbacks, cash, dollar bills, y'all. Every single strike he landed was on point. It was accurate, and it was every time he let loose, he was able to land to great effect.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Pimblets in half guard now. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt.
It's tight.
Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat.
Oh, he's out. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. And there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting up.
Yeah, he's your best friend. Everyone that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight stand.
Oh, left hook.
Very fast leg kick lands for him.
Oh, great block there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Lands a big elbow there. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there in the clinch.
He's got to move his head.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because...
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace...
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Nice kick. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be his last man standing. Oh, right hand barely missed there.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. So a much different approach from him here in rounds.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, he might be in trouble. That looks locked in.
He's advanced to a finishing position. He's trying to tighten the grip on his guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his head up on his opponent.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that looks tight.
A lot of takedown defense, submission defense is just being calm and patient.
All right, arm triangle inching closer now. Oh, could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Beautiful transition.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. And the horn sounds on round two.
Close to getting those submissions. I want you to be a little bit more...
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. Blocks that kick to the body. Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now. Lead left by Turner. Swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
He's hurt. Oh. My favorite shot in the game, another leg kick.
Oh, that's a big right hand.
Beautiful.
All right, setting up the armbar here.
Beautiful setup on that armbar.
Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. That is a fantastic armbar. Belly down attempt.
Oh, he got it!
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before. In the half guard.
Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up. He jumped on it so quick, and now he's just going from step to step, trying to get the finish. It's about to be over.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
He's brutalized him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Pimlet's right back to the full mount here. Side control now. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Nice shots landing from the top position. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Pimblett's back in full mount.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5-5-minute round. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Pimblett gets caught by the inside leg. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller there, DC. Oh, gonna pull guard here. Flying triangle attempt.
I mean, he pulled the right.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Turner's eye is closing up. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those. Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, he got out. Pimblett's in half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. Oh, play time, Boogie.
Oh, looked pretty tough, but he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Johnny Lee just gets up.
Stay relaxed. Breathe. Dominate those wrists.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Turner. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up. Pimblett's going for a choke here. That Darce is tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping the full guard.
He landed a beautiful straight punch there, DC. He's got an edge in reach and certainly is making it count in this one. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice, but he kicked on it.
Working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. And busy as he looks to improve position here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off of the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Pimblett's in half guard. 90 seconds to go now. All right, feet on the hips here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. Very careful with it as we go forward. Oh, gotta be careful there, yep.
Man, how how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Can't get a good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Nice.
Well, he's got his back now. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Pimlet's able to transition back to side control now.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over, but stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
All right, so there is the horn. That means the round is over. We nearly had a finish due to a submission, but I think you got to give credit to both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, you got to give credit to both guys, but nothing's more beautiful than an extended grappling exchange like we just witnessed. One guy almost submitted, one guy escaping. It's one of the most exciting things you can watch in all of mixed martial arts.
Lead left by Turner. He's got good leg kicks. There it is. And now some distance as they pull apart.
That one was clean. Great punch.
Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Turner. Oh, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, nice punch there in the clinch.
He gets to the single collar guy. Look, man, just keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. That's a good takedown right there. Oh, and he locks up a triangle. That looks tight, DC.
It's very tight. And now he's just got to start passing the arm across, pulling down on the head, feeding the hips, and he will definitely get the submission.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Nice defense.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5.
Oh, right into mount.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really started to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Fight back!
Pimblitz is able to flatten him out now. This could be real trouble now. Another ground and pound strike lands.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, man, another strike.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight! So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's going to be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts,
his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest. Now 2 minutes, 57 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, Paddy the Paddy
Well, could you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
So here he is. They call him T-City, short for Triangle City. The Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Brian Ortega.
Brian Ortega is a great fighter, a guy that has all the ability inside the octagon. He started as a jiu-jitsu practitioner, but you have seen the evolution of Brian Ortega as his career has continued to go on, has continued to proceed. Brian Ortega is getting better and better and better. He has now found himself staring across the octagon of some of the best fighters the division has ever seen, and he will continue to do that as long as he keeps developing the skills that are necessary.
And sometimes it's hard to become a champion without having tasted defeat. A lot of people believe the Max Holloway fight for Ortega will be something he can build upon moving forward. All right, so here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, fighting out of Spain, Ilia Topuria. It's amazing to have this type of wisdom and maturity and sophistication at 26 years of age. And that sophistication really bleeds into his fighting style. If you reference the Ryan Hall fight, that is as tricky a stylistic challenge as there is in the featherweight division. And he stayed measured the entire time before getting that knockout in round 1. He has taken his game to that requisite next level ever since, making himself impossible to deny a world title fight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. UFC Featherweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia Topuria.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world, Ilia Topuria, ready to go for round 1. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way in the UFC. He talked to us about establishing his jab early, be opportunistic with my takedown attempts. He's going to have the upper hand in most skills against most featherweights in the division. So it's about fighting on instinct, being reactionary, and pursuing a finish to make sure that the promotion feels like he's the next guy in line to fight for the featherweight title.
Oh, big Superman punch there.
Just missed with the left there.
I mean, he's cutting them down the size with these beautiful leg kicks. Another leg kick lands.
Fast pace here in the early going. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Always bet on that lead left hand. His opponent wasn't ready for it.
It's a great punch. It's so fast. It's so accurate, and he can throw it from either position.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes on top.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Ortega's trying for a submission here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's attacking hard bar now.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Big ground and pound.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here.
Oh, now it's getting tight.
Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Oh, he's got his back. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
I need you to scramble, scramble.
Nice transition.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Topuria's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Oh, good ground and pound here. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Ortega. Strong straight left there. Both guys appear to land there. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight. Oh, nice straight left. Final seconds of round one. Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC. And one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Very nice.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round 2. All right, DC's back from the can as we get this next round underway, and his striking in that previous round was so good. I got tired just watching that out there.
I mean, he did a great job of landing strikes, but not only
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Vicious combo there.
Oh, he hurt him.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. Ortega's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now.
That guillotine is tight.
good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Good work from the top here by Topuria.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Look at him, he's setting up the choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he just constantly bats away these submission attempts back to back.
Oh, that kick is good by Topuria. Leg kick lands, nicely done. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Nice level change.
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub attempt here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Armbar.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Work, come on, work.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Ortega's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. Topuria's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Now he's going full mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Need some work, guys.
Yeah, gotta be very careful there.
Right back.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other side.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Ortega, ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. Ortega's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by T-City, Brian Ortega. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Ortega's in half guard now.
Getting him out here.
Ortega's going for an arm here. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Ooh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
What a round. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready. Yeah.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Topuria is now dealing with a cheek cut. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, he caught the kick, and now he'll counter with a takedown. Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's gonna take off on here.
Oh, he's out.
Great submission defense.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Topuria. Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert, to me personally, it feels like this is a position to really just slow everything down. Are there submissions? Yes. But the ideal thing in this position is to slow you down from damaging and really just make you feel more in danger than you really are.
Ortega's back in full mount.
He's working on the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm. Good job by the champ there. Slide back out. Great defense by this fighter. He's got to be careful here. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Ortega's in half guard. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Ilia Topuria. Right side control now. All right, a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective.
Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if he's got you in there, then you know that you're in a lot of trouble. He's starting to shift the arm across. If he gets it across, he's going to start pulling down on the head. Really getting the squeeze.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Topuria's in half guard. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going
back mount now. Thought about a choke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, Champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground.
Huge elbow.
Right down.
This is where he wants to be.
30 seconds to go. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Ortega's in half guard. All right, has the guard closed here. Ortega's back in half guard, very comfortable here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Effective with the jab. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Misses with the right hand. Topuria's eye now closing up.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, setting up for a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Elbow from the bottom landed by Ortega.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Good jab there by the champion. Oh, he hurt it badly, the jab.
Ortega's in there fighting calm.
He's going to guillotine.
Ortega's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Operating inside the closed guard now. Ortega's in half guard now.
He's in the mouth. Right to side control, yep.
Ortega's going for a choke. Oh, that Darce choke is tight. Oh, submission defense holds up again.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see us knocking each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, Sean, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
And now he's got the back.
Just work on stand this up. You need to work.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Now potentially working on a submission instead. Oh, it's tight.
That guillotine choke is getting very close. He's got to lock the guard, though, if he wants to finish.
Oh, look at this. Jumps over in the side mount to try to close it.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by T-City, Brian Ortega. Close guard. Ortega's in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. He continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Topodia's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, big knee. Oh!
He's got to start throwing down. Oh, nice level change.
Topuria is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC.
Good work, guys.
Well, what a great showcase for these two fighters and this division, down to the wire between two of the best.
They show what type of fighter this division possesses. They should be very proud, both of them.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
That guillotine is tight.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Ortega's back in full guard now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Topuria is looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. You know, I got to tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. You got to raise that guard.
You got to get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you got to forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep the elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're going to just get more and more swollen.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wide.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad. But as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Topuria's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Looks like a potential submission attempt here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, no!
It's work.
He's safe now.
Wow, that's crazy because generally when you're that deep into a triangle, you do not escape, but he remained calm and he found a way to get out and be safe again. Great job defensively. Fight IQ on 100 as this guy continues to target that swollen area. Right to the knee on belly. Gained great posture, starts raining down punches. If his opponent does not move, this fight is going to be stopped.
Ortega's right back to the full mount. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, feet on the hips here.
Well-placed shot right to the swelling. Great job recognizing where he's hurt and going back to it. It looks like the official may need a call in the ringside position.
Final seconds of this fight. Ortega's back in half guard. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, Brian T-City Ortega!
So an absolutely incredible result here tonight. We are still digesting it right now. There he is, the new UFC featherweight champion of the world. He said all the right things during fight week about dethroning the current champ, and then he went out and executed over a hard 25-minute championship fight. Congratulations. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster. You know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling. He has great striking. He has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight. With that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Shavkat Nomad Rakhmonov.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, well, he has officially taken the sport by storm. The bona fide welterweight contender, Hamzat Chimaev, undefeated, and appears to be on a trajectory to future championship greatness. How will he approach this stylistic challenge here tonight? A lot of people feel like he'll take the fight to the canvas, but as you know, he's got a lot of confidence in his hands. We'll see if he can find the power stroke early in this round. Hamzat Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Making all these shots count.
Let's go. We gotta get back up to your feet now.
Chimaev's in half guard.
He's got to be careful here.
I need you to get control of this ring.
That was a slick transition.
Hey, Scramble, get up.
Side control now.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Rakhmonov.
Using a lot of good movement.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you get up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up.
That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Right hook to the head, blocked. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, right, so one of the most dominant forces in the game, Khamzat Chimaev, having his way and really getting that wrestling going early tonight.
I mean, John, you look at Khamzat Chimaev, and he will run across the octagon and take you down. The guy has amazing grappling, and when he is intent on using it, no one has shown an ability to stop him. Tonight, he has been able to get takedowns early and often, and that is why he's having so much success.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Trying to finish this fight. Takes his back now.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell.
Chimaev is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position. Chimaev's going for a choke.
That Darce is tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Nicely done. 15 seconds remain in the round. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Good work from the top here by Rahman.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, listen, everybody. Breathe, relax. I need you to get out there and keep this fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you can...
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round 2 is underway. Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
There's that left hand.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Big punch from the clinch.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. He's got him hurt here.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, and there is another knee. Man, those are doing a lot of damage to him. Just misses with the straight left hand. Oh, knee strike right to the midsection there.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight.
He's out. What submission defense on display.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chimaev. Nice move in a half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Oh, nice.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Chimaev's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
In the half guard.
And very effective with the ground and pound. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swing. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Full side control now.
Chimaev's back in full mount. Rachmanov's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Under a minute now to go in this one.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, he might be in trouble here.
Oh, my goodness, he's getting tight.
You need to work on his positions.
Yeah, Page and Alexio let it. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Khamzat Chimaev. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice jab to the head by Chimaev.
Nasty high kick. How is this still standing?
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alex Overeem's head.
Oh, how about these two going at it? All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already in DC. I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook, because off the left hook, you don't anticipate the next punch coming right up the middle. He's real good at trying to find that shot.
Single leg takedown. Chimaev's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling.
Watch Harbaugh here. That's in pretty deep.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Chimaev's back to the north-south position now.
Let's go. Push, push, push.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
I need you to move. Scramble.
2 minutes to go in the round. Oh, man, another strike right on that swollen area. Somebody get the man an ice pack, please. All right, side control now.
Great defense by the defensive fighter. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Chimaev's in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now. He's a bloody miss. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. So Rahman.
You heard him bad.
Chimaev trying to close the show.
Lands a solid takedown right there.
fights in mixed martial arts.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, looks tight to me. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Chimaev's got a bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rachmanov. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Rachmanov's cut has really opened up now, folks. I don't necessarily have to tell you that watching at home. Looks like you could stick a quarter in there, and I'm not sure how much longer this fight is going to continue. Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger. Yes, smart adjustment, yep. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Let's go. Work for that back position.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended connection like that. I'm not sure his opponent knows where it is.
No, he is on beat street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, this fighter is essentially unrecognizable. There's like a hole in his cheek. Referee steps in here. Doctor might stop this fight.
He might stop it, and it's gory, right? With the way that the cut is, the blood that's coming out of the face, you think the doctor may go, you know what, man, enough is enough. This guy's been beaten up all night.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Hamzat Chimaev.
All right, no judges' scorecards needed tonight. Thank you, Bruce Buffer, as the wrestler is able to get the finish here tonight. And this really played out largely the way he expected it to. Not to say that his opponent isn't, but he's just a better man.
He's a well-rounded fighter, but he doesn't possess that A-level wrestling.
Yeah.
And that A-level wrestling is what caused him problems. The wrestler was able to get to the legs, take him down and smash him, really limit his movement on the ground. And it really did a...
Well, the internal metrics suggest that this is one of the top 5 superstars in the UFC, and it's hard to argue otherwise. Sugar Sean O'Malley on the fast track to a UFC world title.
Well, he's on his way. And people thought that it was fluff. People thought that there wasn't substance to the man. But then in the Fiorian fight, he showed that he belongs at the very top. Regardless of what you feel about the result, he was in there with a former champion, and he fought him so close that he ultimately got the decision. This guy is a master of setups, creating traps for his opponents through his striking, long, lean for the weight class, and carries a confidence that not many have in this division.
Yeah, he's a unique fighter. He has a unique look, and he is so wildly popular that it seems like, for one reason or another, some of the fan base doesn't necessarily want to give him his flowers for the skill set. This could be a world champion by the end of the year. Well, any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tale of the tape for this Bantamweight Championship fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight Champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Merab the Machine Dvalishvili.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so the Sugar Show is back live and in color. Sean O'Malley trying to keep the momentum going here tonight. He has been a very fast starter inside the octagon. Let's see if that trend continues as the challenges get stiffer here tonight. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, nice kick.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here.
Right back on his leg kicks.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, O'Malley going for the head kick. He misses. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
All right, good start for the Sugar Show. Sean O'Malley realizing particular success with that left hook.
Yeah, he's got a great left hand. He's so long for the weight that he pops the jab and he just darts it with the left hand, and you see it on full display right now.
So more output, at least in the early going. Swing and a miss by Dvalishvili. Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention. Wow.
There's a level change there.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often.
Dvalishvili's in half guard. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him.
Know when to hold him, yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Dvalishvili. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Good work from the top here by Dvalishvili. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Nice positional control here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Oh, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Man, let's get that takedown, score some points.
Oh! Oh!
Here comes that right cross. Keep your hands up.
Nice kick.
Under a minute to go.
Cannot take too many of those. He went high on that one.
Wallace Willie goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change and he gets it. So showing off the fight IQ there. He's getting tagged on the feet.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Wallace Willie. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Lands the grounded pound strike here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Five minutes in the books. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who floats and goes down first. Now he's going full mount. Beautiful ground strikes landed. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by O'Malley.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Totally somewhere smiling watching this guy land from the top position.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Wallace Willie.
Getting them out here. This is a terrible position. Changing the position.
All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now.
It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, and he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Under 2 minutes to go. Lands with the ground and pound.
He's got to be careful here.
Huge elbow there. We might get a stoppage here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again. Oh, now he's attacking an arm triangle. He's got the sub locked in.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Wallace Willie's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
O'Malley's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Oh, good triangle again.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission deep. Oh, what a round. How good was that?
All right, sit down. Give me that mount, please. Breathe and relax. You're doing great, dude. That was awesome, okay? You almost had that triangle. I need you to tighten.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Stay tight.
Oh, working the inside of that leg. Oh, the sugar show. Sean O'Malley lands a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got, wow.
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows. I got to fire in my hips, load you up, and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Wallace Willie's going for a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. How do you get out of harm's way here,
I mean,
DC?
you got to shove that knee, John.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the season.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Wallace Willie's going for a choke. Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent and back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast.
I did, John. You know I love popcorn.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
He's having his way with him here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
In the half guard.
Oh, big shots from the top. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
Oh.
He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment. Wallace Willie's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Got his guard passed.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. O'Malley gets back up. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in.
Blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, beautiful.
Seconds winding down in round 3. Side control now. O'Malley's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready.
Fourth round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hard. Oh!
That is it!
Oh! Woo!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me. me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 17 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Marab the Machine Wally Shirley.
Well, when you can hold a title at 135 pounds in modern-day mixed martial arts and in the UFC, you're one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. We still have a UFC champion here at 135 pounds.
At 135 pounds, he is the standard, and he's...
Proudly representing Sydney, Australia, he was born in New Zealand, Robert the Reaper Whittaker. He has put together one of the greatest winning streaks in the history of this middleweight division and did to Yoel Romero what few men have been able to do.
Few men can stand across from Romero and just even live to tell the story of fighting him in the octagon. Robert Whittaker has done that twice and got his hand raised in the rematch. Whittaker is a truly, truly phenomenal mixed martial artist, has a traditional background, but he also has knowledge that is very underrated. He does not just get taken down, he's able to get back to his feet very well, and he has cardio for days. He's truly one of the best fighters in the entire UFC.
And he's a grappler at his core. We talk so much about his boxing, but the guys at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at Smeaton Grange will tell you this guy starting as a grappler still grapples in the gi during training camp. Robert Whittaker back in ideally in a big way for him here tonight. Well, we have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pineda? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm.
By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pineda not only had a chance, he took it all the way to the title. And tonight, he looks to get another victory.
He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pineda, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Another major statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, he is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Wow, the buzz in this arena is absolutely deafening, and it's easy to see why as we get ready for Alex Pereira versus Robert Whittaker. And as great as Whittaker is, future UFC Hall of Famer, part of the navigation for him against guys like Adesanya and Alex Pereira begins with the size, going to have to find a way in.
Yeah, because he's a guy that at one point competed at 170. Adesanya and Pereira could never make 170 pounds. But I think that speaks to the warrior spirit of Robert Whittaker. Look at the success that he has had in the weight class that he really was too small for a long period of his career. But this guy has true skills in every area of mixed martial arts, and they will be tested tonight against the former glory double champion, Alex Pereira.
Oh, nice calf kick there by Robert Whittaker. Every strike you would want in your arsenal as a world-class mixed martial arts striker, Robert Whittaker has, and that's one he's added to the repertoire over the last few months. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Oh, another huge knee. Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by Whittaker. Back to the leg kick now, that one's no good. Whittaker gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab.
Nice punch to the head.
All right, early round action here. Oh, he's on wobbly legs now. Nice job by him defensively there. Oh, cash money with that left hand counter. And that one certainly found the target.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Well, he's got his back now.
There it is. Now he's running them out.
Whittaker's in half guard.
Great shots from the top position.
Whittaker gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Now we're going. Beautiful body kick.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
Big punch lands through the middle. That one's nice strike.
Head kick attempt, it's blocked. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is fine. Oh! He got him hurt bad here. Real quick leg kick.
All right, late in the round here, and there is that patented upright stance out of Alex Pereira. He has gotten a lot done out of that stance tonight.
I mean, it's the striking, and it always will be the striking. He's very tall in his stance, but he's in a more traditional kickboxing type of stance. This isn't a guy that is fighting in a hybrid stance for MMA. He's fighting like he did in kickboxing. He's found a lot of success with it, and he generates a ton of power, even though he doesn't seem to have the ability to sit down on his strikes.
Come on, let's work.
Oh, misses with the jab. And he finally is softening up to that Bobby Knuckles moniker. I mean, they print the shirts.
It's a great nickname. I don't know why he fought it. It's a fantastic nickname, and it fits him to a T. Bobby Knuckles, we all love you. We all love that nickname, buddy.
Whittaker's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
his opponent's chin held up. But you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
And he lands a big left hand there. Oh, huge left. Final seconds of round one. Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn. And now, a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool. And he's only got 60 seconds to recover here. So we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Well, this is crazy that this fight is still going on. An appreciative crowd, obviously getting behind both fighters. Both guys just brawling like crazy in that previous one.
They both came with an idea.
Oh, he's got him hurting here. Big uppercut.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Big power shot there. Again, going back to the jab just out of range.
Oh, nice.
Big elbow there, Lance.
Those are the body kicks that are pro league.
So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Whitaker's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Out of range with that one. All right, so he continues to land a high volume. Oh, big diving punch to the head. Whitaker's got him stacked up. Could be the beginning of the end. Well, the calf kick's all the rage, but he's not discriminating, attacking the thigh pretty effectively.
Yeah, we have seen that time and time again. Start of mixed martial arts, people throw leg kicks. Right now, you can see him digging his shin into this guy's thigh.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him...
Oh, there's a kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Pineda circling towards the left now. He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, look. Oh, man, he's hurt.
Whitaker's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. That punch was deflected. Nicely done. Oh, going back to the uppercut. Well, nearly connected. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Whitaker gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Solid kick right there.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from doing this kick over and over again.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got the...
He's got him again, bro.
Under a minute to go in round 2.
He's in trouble.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most...
Oh, big shots here. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Pineda's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Print the shirts. Ground and pound. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Fast leg kick lands.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Able to check that kick as well. That's a huge knee to the body.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Whitaker's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think. Beautiful. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, big left hand. And now a head kick to boot. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
He does everything so well. and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Whitaker's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken right now. Checks that leg kick. Working the inside of that lead leg. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Just misses with the straight right. Straight right hand, no good. Oh, beautifully done with the hook there by Pineda. That'll do it! Alex Pineda has done it again!
Oh my goodness, what a fight.
All right, we go back inside the octagon to the veteran voice once more. He is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Pereira! All right, so it goes into the books as a clean knockout. No T required for Alex Pereira. Just another highlight to add to the reel.
Massive power displayed by Pereira. When you play with fire, when you're fighting this guy, he is going to put your lights out. That's exactly what we saw tonight.
Most exciting man in mixed martial arts today. My fantasy football team is Team Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, since signing with the UFC a few years ago, has absolutely taken this promotion by storm.
And he's only in main event. He's only in main event because, you know, when you put Justin Gaethje at the top of the marquee, people will show up to watch in the arena, but they will also tune in on their television sets, on their computers, their laptops, on your PS4 or your Xbox, regardless of the console. People will show up to watch Justin Gaethje fight. All-action fighter, has great wrestling, but it's his boxing and his leg kicks that has truly made him special for fight fans all around the world.
Justin the Highlight Gaethje. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion's history, he is certainly on the short list. That 13-fight winning streak that he put together at 145 pounds, likely something, DC, that will never be duplicated in this division.
Yes, it'll be very tough because it's such a tough division. The guys that he had to beat in order to go on a 13-fight win streak was unbelievable. It was unreal to see the names on that list that Max Holloway beat. But the crowning moment was when he beat Jose Aldo twice to win and keep his UFC featherweight championship, and then he only topped that in the destruction of Brian Ortega. Max Holloway is one of the best fighters, if not the best fighter, 145 pounds has ever seen.
And with respect to Jose Aldo, Conor McGregor, and anybody else, the UFC featherweight record books read like Max Holloway's Wikipedia page. We'll see if he can add to that total here tonight. Max Holloway, ready to make a statement here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, early round action here. All eyes once again on the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Gaethje. He has got a highlight reel to compete with any man or woman in this sport, and he believes in this matchup he will have the striking advantage, and he is going to try to make his opponent feel his power early and often. Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Gaethje, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves fight night as much as Gaethje.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Gaethje. He's right where he wants to be.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, nice straight punch there by Holloway. Blocked that punch. Holloway gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Gotta shore up. Oh, that's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. And another big kick for Max Holloway. Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again.
Nice leg kick.
Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, and there it is. Another hook connects flush. Holloway's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, tags him with the jab on the counter. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Nice leg kick. Beautiful head kick lands for this guy. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Kick to the body by Max Holloway. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming.
And get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do. Just over 2 minutes to go. Gaethje gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
Oh, back and forth we go.
36 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much. Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Massive left hand.
Another one. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Landing massive shots.
Well, this is what the fans came to see. Max Holloway at his best on the feet. Just an incredible combination of volume and accuracy tonight.
I mean, it's just the volume that really does stand out about Max Holloway. Even in the Calvin Kattar fight, the numbers that he put up are out of worldly. We don't see people strike at that rate. This guy can go so hard over the course of 25 minutes, and he will really drown his opponents. It's exactly what he's done tonight.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, Champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Round two next. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
All right, DC, here we go. Round two. How good is this? Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje. There's a what a shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Check that last one.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
He's constantly landing huge ground pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Shots raining down. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Gaethje getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, he just continues to attack that cut around the eye.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Hammer fist. Holloway gets back up here. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Gaethje's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. That's it!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so Max Blessed Holloway with a flush knockout here tonight. More often than not, he has played the long game in the UFC, but he did not miss here tonight. What a huge result.
I mean, Max Holloway did what Max Holloway does. You know, he's a guy that overwhelms you with activity. But it wasn't the volume tonight. It was the accuracy that allowed for him to get another massive...
Well, his success has truly been one of the feel-good stories in mixed martial arts over the last several years. Charles Oliveira kind of left for dead by people in 2018, then went on to become the best lightweight in the world and still believes he can be that yet again if he can get a win tonight.
He's got to win tonight. He's got to get going in the right direction. You lose your championship in the way that he did, you question whether or not Oliveira has the mental makeup to get back going in the right direction. How can you question it, though, when we have seen what he has done prior? This guy is a tremendous striker, unbelievable jiu-jitsu. If you're on the ground with him, you're constantly in danger. He can submit you from any single position. Charles Oliveira's special, man, and it's always fun to be able to call one of his fights.
And I'm not sure, minute for minute, there is a more exciting fighter in mixed martial arts today than Charles Oliveira. And thankfully, the MMA masses get to watch him compete yet again here tonight. So tonight we get another look at the decorated lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. This is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Such a nuanced game on the ground. Outstanding striker as well, and puts his belt on the line yet again tonight.
Yeah, you know, Johnny, puts his belt on the line. This guy does everything so well. He's so well-rounded. He's so skilled. He's so gifted. And he is so confident in his ability to go and get you. It's that simple. I'm going to get you. I'll get my hands locked. I'll throw you to the ground. And I will make you engage with me on my terms. That has allowed him to become the champion. And tonight, he has even more of an advantage because there's the boy, Hasbullah.
Hasbullah entrenched in the corner of Islam Makhachev. And we'll probably have a photo shoot later if fans are interested to see how it goes with Makhachev tonight. Tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, here we go with the two best lightweights in the world, Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev. Oliveira's winning streak from 2018 to 2022. Certainly going to withstand the test of time. It'll get him in the Hall of Fame. But the man who ended that streak, your former teammate Islam Makhachev.
Yeah, Islam Makhachev is one of the best fighters that I have had the ability to train with. He works so hard. He's guillotine jump.
It's over.
Ooh, sorry to cut short, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of...
Going for a submission now, or so it appears.
He's looking to finish, John.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
The ground strikes starting to pile up.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Makhachev's right back to the full mount. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on... Oh, setting up another submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Big ground and pound. Nice defense.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Islam Makhachev.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get... Makhachev's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount here.
That was nice.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Oliveira's back in side control here.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
You gotta move your hips. Make some space.
He's got to start throwing now.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ. So under...
10 seconds.
First round winding down here. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's going to get a finish.
And there's the tap. Charles Oliveira, the winner by submission. What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party is going to be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, so another win by submission for the UFC submission king, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
Nobody's ever done it better. No one has done it better than Du Bronx on the ground. When you're on the ground with Charles Oliveira, you are constantly in danger. And tonight he showed why he's the best grappler, our submission finisher in UFC history.
Here he is, the former UFC champion and arguably the nicest guy in the sport. He is Junior Dos Santos, another one of these young fathers, DC, who has really been buoyed and motivated by having children in his daily life.
He's very nice, but he's also very deadly. He has massive power in his hands, and he's got a great ability to hide all of his strikes. He does a fantastic job of feigning with the front shoulder to draw out his opponent's reactions, and then he follows with that massive right hand that we saw finish Frank Mir, also the massive uppercut that finished Mauricio Verdun, and the overhand right of Cain Velasquez. At the end of the day, it's the right hand that holds the key to Junior Dos Santos' victory.
And perhaps no heavyweight has responded to adversity better than JDS. He has never lost back-to-back fights in his mixed martial arts career. So with much fanfare, here is Jon Jones back in defense of his UFC heavyweight championship. Remarkable the manner in which he came back from a 3-year layoff figures to present an even better version here tonight.
Well, so many people questioned or wondered when Jon Jones would come to heavyweight. When he did, he looked better than he ever has inside the UFC's octagon, winning the heavyweight championship and reasserting himself as the dominant force in mixed martial arts. Jon Jones once again steps into the octagon looking to build on his legacy.
And we don't know how long for this game Jon Jones is, so enjoy him while he is here. We'll see how it goes tonight in this UFC heavyweight championship title defense. Jon Jones, one of the greatest of all time, has graced the octagon yet again. Johnny Bones is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Heavyweight Champion, Junior Dos Santos. now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Bones Jones!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as John Jones has done in the past. Misses again with a right punch. By round one action here, and he's not wasting any time getting the takedown. We kind of felt like it would be there for him, and he's able to get the kickboxer down early.
Why fight him where he's good? Take him down whenever he's trying to do what makes him best. The moment he starts to show kick, you level change and you hit him at the hips. That was a great job by the balance fighter.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Jones. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Oh, he's got to be careful.
Huge elbow. Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by JDS. Making all these shots count. Well, eventually he's going to try to get up, but he's moving his head pretty well here to avoid damage on the ground.
You don't want to be comfortable on your back, but when you're taken down, you got to make sure you're active, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Johnny Bone.
Yep, got to be very careful.
An elbow!
Watch the armbar, watch the armbar here. It's in there deep. There you go. Working hard for the armbar. He has got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
I mean, calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar.
2 minutes now to go in round one. A series of punches from the top here by Jones. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, nice stick and move there by Junior Dos Santos. You can see his boxing coach, Luis Doria, in his corner. Asked him, how about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, spinning back elbow right to the head. Could be in danger now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
He's attacking guillotine. Oh, wow. Oh!
That guillotine is tight.
You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in. But if he wants to finish, he got it.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Jones is in half guard now. Another ground and pound strike lands. Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Jones. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
this is where he wants to be.
15 seconds. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Round 2 is next. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, here we go, the start of round 2. John Jones and Junior Sagano dos Santos. All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighters almost had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
That one connected. Jones is in half guard.
He's got to be careful here.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Jones is now trying for the Kimura. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' eye is starting to swell shut.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Now trying to trap an arm.
Arm very tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Jones. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Johnny Bones.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Sagano. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. 30 seconds to go in round two. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up. Leg kick lands, my favorite strike. Gets in close and gets...
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. You get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Block that strike now, counters with a leg kick. Well done there by Dos Santos. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
And now some separation. Oh, beautifully placed and time kick there by Sagano. Nice uppercut. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Oh, landed some big shots, too.
And again, dealing with that cut around his eye. Gotta be careful.
Gotta shore up defense, because if he keeps getting hit there, it's only going to continue to get worse. Oh, nice level change.
Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs, he's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here.
Got it very tight. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Side control is pretty safe there.
In the half guard.
All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position. Start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating. You need to be framing. You need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Jones. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anything.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Somehow, his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big
Again.
All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
He's looking.
Yeah, this is over.
Yeah,
Yep, that's the end of the fight.
You knew it was done. You knew it was done right away.
So the ringside physician has no choice but to stop the fight. The fans don't like it, but that fighter will live to fight another day. All right, let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Bones Jones!
So Johnny Bones does it again. Congratulations to Jon Jones, to Mike Winklejohn, to the rest of the team. This is a big win here tonight. A lot of people wanted to see where Jon Jones was at this stage of his career.